Hi, welcome to Bridging the Gap, your go to space for personal growth, self discovery, and living with the purpose. I'm Sanchita, and today we are diving into a topic that you can truly change the trajectory of your life, aligning your goals with your core values. We all set goals, but have you ever achieved a goal only to feel unfulfilled afterwards? That's often because the goal wasn't aligned with your core values. Today, I'll show you how to identify your core value, align your goals with them, and create a life that feels authentic and meaningful. Let's get into it. Now, before we start, we need to understand why values matters in goal setting. Let me ask you something. Have you ever worked hard to achieve something? Maybe a promotion, a certification, or a fitness milestone, only to fail mm, after achieving it. If so, you're not alone. Here's the thing: goals without alignment to your core values often leave you feeling empty. Your core values are like your inner compass. They guide your decisions, they guide your actions, and the sense of fulfillment. If your goals don't reflect your values, you're chasing achievements that does not actually matter to you. For example, if your value is creative, but your goal is to climb the corporate ladder in a role, that stifles your creative spirit. You are likely to feel unfulfilled no matter how high you climb the ladder. Now, this is why aligning your goals with your values is a game changer. Now, before you align your goals with your values, you need to know what are your values. This process isn't as tricky as it sounds. Here's how you can do it. Ask yourself, what moments in my life felt the most meaningful for me? Write down these moments. Look at some common themes. Was it creativity? Was it connection, growth, or something else that brought you joy? Grab a list of common values like integrity, freedom, adventure, or empathy and circle the ones that resonates with you. Narrow it down to your top 5 values. If you've ever felt frustrated, ask yourself. Often, frustration is the signal that a value is being compromised. For example, if you hate being micromanaged, you might deeply value independence. So use your emotions as clues. Now, once you have your top 5 values, write them down where you can see them daily. They'll become your guide for every decision you make. Now, let's align the values and the goals. Here are some steps to follow. Now, review your current goals. Look at your current goals. Do they reflect with your values? For example, if freedom is the core value, but your goal is to get a 9 to 5 office job with rigid work hours, you might want to reconsider or adjust the goal to reflect your desire for freedom. Instead of setting generic goals like make more money, set goals like create financial freedom by starting a side hustle if financial independence is your goal or is your value. Check for the misalignments. If your goal feels heavy or uninspiring, it's probably misaligned with your values. Adjust it. If you're chasing someone else's dream, like a career path your parents suggested, you will never feel fully satisfied. Always use the why test. For every goal, ask yourself, why is this goal important to me? If you struggle to answer, it might be misaligned. By aligning your goals with your values, you ensure every step you take feels authentic and meaningful. Sometimes it's easier to understand a concept with examples. So let's look at some real life examples of values based goals. So let me give you an example of creativity. Now, what would be a misaligned goal? It would be getting a high paying, rigid corporate job. But what will be a aligned goal? Build a career as a creative freelancer with flexible hours. Let me give you another example. So, if your value is adventure, your misaligned goal is to buy a house and settle in a location. But your aligned goal is to work remotely so that you can travel the world while you work. Now, let me give you one last example. Say, for example, your value is connection. So, your misaligned goal is work for 70 hours a week for a promotion. But your aligned goal, build a business that allows you more time with friends and families. This point is that your goals should amplify your values, not bury them. When you align your goals with your values, every action feels purposeful. Instead of chasing success, as the so called society defines, you create a version of success that's meaningful to you. Remember, your values are your compass. When you set goals that honor those values, life feels more authentic and fulfilling. Take some time today to reflect on your top 5 values. Then ask yourself if your current goals align with them. This is important for you to do. So, with this, I just want to thank you for tuning in to Bridging the Gap. If you found this episode helpful, share it with a friend who's feeling lost or unsure about their path. And don't forget to subscribe for more personal growth insights. Until next time, stay aligned and stay inspired. Bye bye.